was little, I'd go upstairs and I'd take my mom's hot pink high heels and her really big white sunglasses. And I'd walk around the house like I was the boss of the house. When I was little, I'd always watch the grown-ups drink their coffee, and I couldn't wait to have some. It just smelled so good. All I ever wanted was to grow up. I thought it'd be the most funnest, most best thing in the world. But I still remember the day that all changed, the day I realized I wanted to stay a kid forever. I was watching my little brother and listening to the radio. Then a song came on that I've heard a million times. The song was called You're Gonna Miss Us. It's a song about a middle school girl rushing through her life. And everyone's telling her that she'll regret it, but she don't listen. And next thing she knows, she's all grown up. These lyrics really connected to my life. You see, when I was younger, my mom didn't make the best decisions. Because of this, me and my sister had to spend most of our time taking care and watching my little brother. I was in the 2nd grade taking care of my brother. We never really got much time to play outside. My mom would leave me and my big sister at home to watch my little brother. She would go here to Columbus to get drugs. We were responsible for ourselves. My mom would always ask us if we wanted to stay home from school. Of course, like any other kid, we said yes. She would leave us at home and she'd go run errands, which really meant she was going to Columbus to get drugs. Most of you might think that this is a problem that only happens in other neighborhoods, cities, states, or families. Well, no. Did you know that more than 14% of kids, 14% of 2-year-olds live with at least one parent who's addicted to drugs or alcohol? Of these 14% of the 2-year-olds, 12% are ages 6 to 11. These kids, like me, miss out on quality playtime. The importance of play has been proven over and over again. Play is really important to children and their families. It helps with the kids' self-esteem and quality of life. About 4 years ago, I came home from school and everyone was crying. I asked my grandma what was wrong, and she just told me to go pack some clothes. So I did, and in the car I asked her what was wrong. And she told me that my mom and my stepdad had went to jail. They were on drugs. I got to stay with my grandma for a few months. It was really fun. And we got to go to a new school, meet new people, and on the weekends that my dad didn't get us, in the weekdays, we'd always go over to our neighbor's house and play. We'd always have water balloon fights in the summer, and once we were out of our water balloons, we would sneak up behind each other and pour buckets of water on each other's head. Being a kid is really fun. The importance of play is important to children. It helps with their self-esteem and quality of life. It makes us physically and mentally healthy. It helps our imagination and our independence. After a few months of living with my grandma, my dad got custody of us. And now we live here in Columbus with somewhat of a good backyard. It's really muddy back there. And we always go out back and play with my pig, my turkey, my duck, my cat, and my dog. I go to a new school. It is really fun too. Take my advice and stay a kid for as long as you can. And there is more good news. It's been about 4 years since my mom has even thought about doing drugs or did drugs. My whole family is very proud of her.
They said that it's making